हेलो व्यूअर्स एंड वेलकम बैक टू इन माय ओपिनियन बाय समक्ष मल्होत्रा। आज की वीडियो में हम डिस्कस करने वाले हैं द मोस्ट अवेटेड फिल्म ऑफ साउथ इंडियन सिनेमा ऑफ 2022 which is Kaapa, which stars our favorite Jangan-Man actor Prithiviraj Sukumaran along with Asif and Aparna Balamurali. जब इसका ट्रेलर आया था, the trailer gave us a glimpse of a hardcore gangster drama that it'll revolve around the battle that exploits the criminal named Madhu, which is played by Prithviraj, and it's set in Trivandrum. And the movie follows Madhu's transformation, which is one of the most expandable henchmen, to rising through the ranks of criminal world through sheer grit, determination, and a massive appetite of violence. The mood and scale of this film also felt very strong and very large already. Theatre में जाने से पहले it seemed beyond all blood and gore that the movie dwells on the violent history of Thiruvananthapuram itself. Kaapa की अगर हम बात करें then it is short for the Kerala Anti-Social Activities Prevention Act, and we can expect a film which is a mix of A. human drama, B. politics, and C. violence. After the successful old school star vehicle Keduva earlier this year, in which Prithiviraj Sukumaran did a great and fantastic job, Kaapa again sees the reunion of the director with Prithiviraj Sukumaran in this film that cannot be more different from others than the textual concerns. If you talk about the story, after the young couple Anand and Jinu move to Thiruvananthapuram, the former unexpectedly finds out that his wife's name is in the list of criminals under the Kaapa Act, which is the Kerala Anti-Social Activities Prevention Act. And thanks to the crime tabloid that they find this out. In the efforts to clear her name, Ananda becomes aware that he must first prove that she is innocent of the crimes propagated under her name by the tabloid to the city's gangster Kota Madhu. How he gets involved in the city's gang wars and its ramification forms the plot of the entire film. The action is mass, though a little bit tiresome, but what else can we expect from a film that revolves around gang wars? The scenes can also get gory at times. Sometimes you need to keep that in mind before heading to the theaters. This is easily Prithviraj's best action thriller this year, and he has nailed his act as better in Kaapa than he did in Keduva. If Shaji Kailas' earlier work Keduva was just a mass entertainer, then Kaapa is a step ahead, both in terms of the story and emotions. The storyline gets predictable in the second half, but the emotions and the motives are compelling, and that is why I think you should definitely go to the theaters to watch this film. But that's not the only thing that we are here to discuss. Now coming to the filmmaking and writing. The steadfast filmmaking, it soars above the original context of the film. And talking about the performances and the star cast, Prithviraj is functionally cast as the one-note Madhu, who does not even give out even one single second where he hasn't acted near to perfection. But though the randomly structured flashback that run in his head, the performances is particularly static at places, but Prithviraj smoothly navigates between the pathos and vanity in which Madhu marshals his troops and runs the city on his own terms. Asif does get a part which is pretty much the audience surrogate, and we discover the labyrinth of narratives' backstory through its intersection with the tertiary characters. Anna too gets sidelined in the format part as with her female counterpart Aparna Balamurali, but the narrative thirst spins out to the testosterone-fueled allies to the women way later on. Dileesh also has humanity to the otherwise archetype antagonist figure. Even the twist in the end, if we talk about writing, is something that many would guess. So Kaapa never quite hits the high point. That said, the writing is definitely very tight. Even though the movie lacks the emotional heft required, string the audience through its characters' journey, and that is, I think, a missed opportunity. It would have been better if Asif Anand, who always wears puzzled look on his face, would have been the audience perspective thorough and through, instead of the script starting off with him and then tagging mostly with Madhu. He should have been given more time and more role to play on. Jomon T John's camera is mindful of the plethora of information. The cinematography makes the celebrities look like voids from which evil can harbor anytime. Don Vincent's music and score is a tad too loud for this movie's cerebral sensibilities, but definitely adds some life to the mainstream level of the narrative. It's based on a novel, the film, and the nuances in the literary text, especially in the sketching of any specific characteristic to the central enigma, Madhu, is slightly foregone, which accommodates the stardom of the leading man, and we get a deeply flawed boss who expresses very little by the way of the outward projection and accumulates the hate within. So, overall, Prithviraj Sukumaran's Kaapa is a decent watch, and thanks to the actor's performance, Kaapa is a fabulous addition to the gangster movie staple that chooses to calmly introspective over the loud banal representation of crime and its implications. However, it does seem to be a missed opportunity because of the ample talent that was involved in the film but was not used very well. So that was the review of the movie Kaapa. How did you like the movie? Have you watched it yet, or are you waiting to watch it in the cinema? Let me know in the comments below how you found this review, and also let me know how you found the movie. Thank you so much for tuning in, and let me know what other film do you want me to review. Till then, do remember to like this video and share it with all the movie lovers that you know of. And while subscribing to my channel, do remember to press the bell icon so whatever I upload next, you get the notifications first. Thank you so much for joining in. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. The handle is Samaksh Vivo. Signing off.